A Glasgow artist says the sketches he drew of his wife as she died in hospital are the most moving pieces he's ever done. Norman Gilbert stayed by Pat's bedside for a week after she suffered a stroke, having lived with Alzheimer's for a number of years. Now, for the first time, the work is being exhibited to promote honest and open reflections on death and bereavement. Susan Ripple has been speaking to the artist.
Putting brush to canvas is something Norman does every day. And it was no different for the artist in the final week of his wife's life. With his sketchbook in hand, he drew what he saw as his love took her final breaths.
I took down the sketchbook and I was frightened that I wouldn't be able to do it. I really thought, perhaps under these circumstances, I won't be able to draw. So I drew her hands sort of tentatively, first of all, and it seemed to work. I think there are amongst the most moving drawings I've ever done, and I wouldn't have not done them for anything. I mean, I'm just terribly glad I did. She was the best thing that ever happened to me.
The pair met at Glasgow Art School in the 1940s, and ever since, Pat featured in Norman's work. One of their sons was in Canada when his mum died.
I was surprised how hesitant I was to look at them, and at the same time, once I did, I was surprised how amazing it was to look at them. Even though they were depicting, for me, one of the saddest moments of my life, it managed to give it more meaning. And so in that strange way, it was very much a positive experience to look at them, and absolutely, it's a gift still having them.
The work is being exhibited for the first time in Dumfries, a collaboration with the Yellow Door Gallery and Glasgow University's End of Life Studies group.
This is something to reflect on. It's deep, it's profound, it's existential, but that's not to say it's to be avoided, because each and every one of us is going to go through this.
This is the final sketch of Pat after she died, and unlike the others, it's unfinished. The drawings are the hardest pieces Norman's done, but will likely always be the most meaningful. Susan Ripple, STV News, Glasgow.